Next gen, bitch. We finally have all the next gen information that we can, except my league. Shout out to King of the fourth quarter. I'm gonna go through everything that we've been told and break some of them down, but I'm gonna go fast, so keep up. If you go on to enjoy this video, please sub, like, and turn on notifications. First, we got the courtside #1 report. Pro stick shooting is back, unfortunately, but now with the customization of your shooting arc and placement of the window, depending on how fast you flick the right stick, you get a boost for the ideal arc, so that's another shooting boost. Bank shots are also controlled by obviously aiming towards the backboard, and it works for layups too. The meter has a blue window instead of yellow, and the bar has an arrowhead to help aiming. Layups have basic shooting qualities now when it comes to aiming and timing. Do it right and you'll make open and even some difficult layups, depending on your build of course. Miss time, however, and you might blow an easy lay. Like we've been wanting, there's less canned animations, and where you move the stick is where your player will attempt to finish. There's new signature packages like pull-ups, etc., and different variations you can pull off. The players now step behind the 3-point line if it's a deep 2. Size ups, dribble moves, and signatures can be controlled by speed and multiple buttons. Now there's more triple threats added into the game, and y'all know I call myself Triple Threat G. Passing upgrades are basically improved due to physics. Bounce touch passes, off the backboard passes, and lobs, bounce lobs just like Giannis and Curry. Just physics. We finally have physics. Thank Jesus. In courtside report 2, we got the basic must-say stuff. You know, the movement is great, bullshit. Truthfully, if they aren't talking about the skating on defense, how much of a change did we really need? But I'll skim through it. Dribble movement, defense on and off the ball, foot planning, and body ups are all improved in 2K21 Next Gen. They talk about the impact engine and how they just implemented and how big of a change it is, and it removes pulling and grabbing of players into animations and all that stuff, which is great, but real life collisions is an easier way to just say that. For those who don't know, PS5 controllers have adaptive triggers that allow users to feel force. Well, 2K opted to use this feature for energy and fatigue. You will feel more fatigue as you get tired, and if that brother's starving for some Gatorade, let's just say he's gonna be squeezing that trigger.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
L2 also has this effect with backdowns. Big on guard will cause little resistance, but big on big will be a fight. And the controller vibrations will occur for all collision situations. Now the MyPLAYERs. Before I get into that, I must admit, in the last video I just made, I was talking about a leak and I came to the conclusion that it was false and wasn't real. And I was wrong. Whoever that YouTuber is, I don't really know his name, is like Ron Jesus or something like that. But he was correct. That was the correct leak. 2K showed us in the courtside a couple of clips and it was the exact same thing. But let me explain why I felt it was wrong. In multiple scenarios, we have been asking 2K to allow us to be great. We want to be good players. Well, 2K doesn't want us to succeed. They don't want us to be great. They give us role players and want us to make them stars. They don't give us stars. And back in the old 2Ks like 2K15, we had stars and the skill gap was there. But as we kept going, the skill kept getting worse and there was less stars. There was all role players and you just had to be good to make it effective. Well, we see that even more in 2K21 current gen because it's just 2K20, but all the builds have more limitations. A lot of builds cannot dribble anymore. A lot of builds cannot shoot anymore. A lot of builds can't finish anymore. There's a lot of stuff that builds can't do. All of the builds gets less badges. All I'm saying is it felt like there was more limitations and I didn't see 2K21 Next Gen getting rid of that and allowing us to be great again. But props to 2K and props to this guy for pointing that out. We can. So I'm happy about that. So back to what we've read. Pies are gone and restrictions are completely vital based. Badge level caps unlock based on how you make the build. There are 6 new finishing badges, 10 new shooting badges, 3 playmaking, and 3 defense. Along with that though, 9 finishing, 8 shooting, 3 playmaking, and 2 defense have been removed, basically because they were redundant or didn't make sense for the algorithm anymore. There are also 24 takeovers now with the re-addition of double takeover, and they added a triple layer, which is just the team takeover but moved back. And also the 24 takeovers is what the original takeovers were but broken down. So now you can basically have 2 separate pieces of the takeovers that we used to have and you can make it into your own takeover, which is a really great idea. And there's a bunch of AI improvements that we're not going to talk about because we don't care. We also got some ratings over at NBA 2K21's Twitter, which I won't go over because it's a lot and there will be more by the time this video comes out, so it would end up being pointless. But I will put the link to the Twitter and every courtside that I read in the description. And that's all the information we have. Now we all brainstorm what we want to make. We hope the gameplay is good and wait to smell that new console fragrance. I put a lot of effort into this video, and I do all of my videos, so if you love your mom, please like this video, share it, and comment any questions or video ideas you come up with. If you want my socials, itsGeeFazo, and we go.